Sean, and others.
Hello, for whatever time it is for anyone.
It's always evening.
Oh, good morning, our Australian friends.
Hmm? True, true, true.
Waterfall.
There.
Dick!
Clive doesn't have your nose, I said. He'd stumble off a cliff, I said.
That's the trouble with a nose like mine. Can't help sticking it where it's not wanted. But if it wasn't for you two, my sniffing days would be over.
This guy's obsessed with
Thank you.
noses.
Truly.
Heck yeah.
So, what news?
Well, found out where your friend's heading for one thing.
Gav,
Him and his mate are on their way to your old stomping ground, Rosaria. You should have seen what they did to the Imperials who tried to stop them.
Burnt them to a crisp.
There's no question about it. He's a dominant fire, all right.
He can't be.
Clive, I saw you turn into an icon before my very eyes. And yes,
Is this news to
there's a
Gav?
good
It
chance
looks
it
like
was
news
you
to
who
Gav.
killed the Phoenix. But we weren't alone, were we? There was the fellow you saw enter the whirlwind. I saw him too. You didn't dream it, Clive. He's
Maybe
out
there's
there.
2 Ifrits.
But who is he?
Oh, Ifrits. It's like a Spider-Man
Don't
meme.
ask me.
Ifrits all the way down.
But I do know one thing. You're gonna find him and find out. After all, you swore an oath.
What?
You swore you'd avenge your brother's death. That you'd never rest until you'd hunted down the man responsible. So, find out if this man's responsible and kill yourself if he's not.
Sid, I...
Don't thank me. Thank Gav.
In my nose.
Thank you, Gav.
Yeah, well, yeah.
Gav. Such a nice guy.
No birds returning this year.
The Deadlands have swallowed their roosts, like as not.
These Foley
We're running
artists
out of time.
got the chocobo noise perfect.
We'll be in Rosaria in a day or two.
You didn't appreciate that joke?
He was pretty good. Oh, well. No.
Hold
Back
on.
to where it all began.
That's the brother, right?
Yeah, at this point they had made it obvious enough that, like...
He must be stopped.
Made it all the way down there, huh? Good thing I can fast travel. Just like triangle strategy.
Mm.
Spitting great gouts of fire he was like a bleeding volcano.
Ever seen a volcano?
What? You think I'm having you on?
Clive! Your friend! She's awake!
Finally.
Right.
Go to her, you fool. Right, you lot. Enough slacking. Goots, come with me. Gav, go and get those wounds seen to.
Okay.
Oh, give it to me straight. How long have I got?
So?
All in good time. Let's make ourselves scarce.
Jill.
Talk to this Moogle real quick. Though.
There's a new thing at that stone.
They even have a Moogle. I've never seen one in the flesh.
Wow.
I'm sure it said in my father's bestiary that they live deep in the forest,
Bestiary.
and that they never reveal themselves to humans.
Nectar the Bold.
Nectar, you say? Clive.
Well,
So it would seem.
These little jiggle noises.
now the Foley guys are going nuts.
That sounds painful.
This thing. I hate this thing.
You don't even know what it is yet.
Oh, I know what it is.
Oh, it's the new fight. Like, probably, like if you did arcade mode.
Oh, get out of here.
You're so fucking angry.
I just don't like those types of things.
You, like, played Hades.
But yeah, that's different.
Let's
How?
get this fixed before
That's the full game, so it's all built around that mechanic. Alright, he's gonna bone. Moment of silence for Clive's virginity.
You're gonna do what now?
Just a moment of silence for Clive's virginity.
Oh.
It really is you.
It is.
Clive! You're alive.
So are you. I still can't believe it. Are your wounds healed?
Yes. Talia told me what happened. You saved my life.
After nearly taking it, I had no idea. Forgive me, but how did you ever come to be there, Jill? Fighting for them.
The Iron Blood. They invaded not long after the news arrived about Phoenix Gate. Rosaria had lost her leaders. The Duchy was in chaos. The Iron Kingdom saw our weakness and pounced upon it. They killed the men and captured the women.
I don't like the implication of that word
And
captured.
took you back to Ironhome.
I thought they meant to have their fun with me before the end. But the end never came. My powers awoke, and everything changed. It all happened so fast.
We were told that the Iron Blood had captured a dominant and planned to bring her on their latest crusade.
They gave me a choice. To fight for them on the battlefield, or see my countrywomen slaughtered.
And they call us
They sound
dominants.
nice. Us.
What? What happened to Clive? What happened at Phoenix Gate?
Well, I murdered my brother. Which is false, but I don't know yet.
It was me. I killed Joshua.
No, that's not true. I know you. You wouldn't do that.
Yeah, but I did.
It's the truth. I changed into him again, not long ago. The second icon of fire. The one responsible.
Clive.
When I think back to that night,
Well, we can't try and read those
Bloody
lips
man.
because it was probably Japanese.
Yeah.
He spoke to me. What did he say? We have found you. What did he mean?
Clive, we should go back there, to Phoenix Gate. I need to know what really happened, and so do you. You need to know for certain. And if what you told me is true, and you did what you said you did, then we will
kill you
face
for you.
it together.
Jill,
Take her powers.
Thanks. Alright, see ya.
You said together. You didn't say in what
Alright.
capacity.
You'll be needing a change of clothes then. Out
What's
you
this
go, your lordship.
eavesdropping
We wouldn't want
little
you getting overexcited.
Oh,
She's a doctor. She's just
Sorry.
checking on her patients, that's all.
yeah. She's trying my patience.
I'll see you soon then, Clive.
You're
Yeah,
not
you
liking
will.
it. You're not liking any of my banter today.
I should make ready too.
What? Oh, that's
Huh?
fine.
We've a long journey ahead of us.
You got a side quest.
Let's see. Ooh, I hope I get to fetch some
Let's get
dishes.
this
Ooh, somebody
fixed
might need
And new
some
items
more
at
dinner.
Charon
We're looking
and
at
new
half a dozen.
smithing opportunities, it said.
Okay. Let's start the side quest.
Okay.
You probably need some more meals served.
Oh god, please.
Ah, Clive. I trust you're settling in?
Gradually getting used to the place.
You know, we did that last
I'm
night, but it
glad
feels
to
like a
hear
long
it.
time ago for some reason.
I was hoping you might be persuaded to come to my aid once more. Your services will be rewarded, of course.
I think
I
you're
don't
right.
doubt it. Seems to be the way around here.
We strive to be better than those we once served.
Speaking of
Now,
serving,
as to the task itself, I am once again in need of a pair of hands to deliver sustenance to our esteemed companions.
Damn it, we're
I
Uber
have
Eats
3
now?
meals for 3 industrious souls. What say you?
Yeah, you might as well. Oh, you're not gonna do it?
no,
I'd be happy to
I'm
help.
trying to go to the up because there was like that thing there.
Marvelous. The 3 individuals you'll be seeking out are busying themselves about the hideaway. You'll find one by the entrance, another in the bunks, and the other guarding the cells. Thank you once again, Clive.
Old triangle.
Welcome. Alright. Well,
We just
Oh,
don't have enough
speaking
teams
with
to
Karen
follow
is
every
literally the main quest.
oh really?
Yeah,
Never knew dung had
so you
many
can't really check
uses.
out her items without progressing the story.
I'm gonna go to the smithy though.
Yeah, you could do the smithy.
Hey, here's some food.
Ooh, something smells good. For me, I hope.
It is. Courtesy of Kenneth.
Had this soup in my pocket.
Oh, my thanks. These birds are needy creatures. They don't like me running after the fat chocobo behind their backs.
They must keep you busy.
There's never a moment's rest. Probably for the best I eat down here, reeking of the stables as I do. I'd only put people off their food. And who has time to wash and dress for dinner when they've got little darlings like these to wait upon, eh? Anyway, thanks for the food, and be sure to give Kenneth my regards.
She smells bad. Gotcha.
Who smells bad? The Chocobo?
Her,
Oh,
the girl.
it's judgmental. You don't know. Maybe she showers a lot.
She admitted to it.
She's just modest.
Oi. Back so soon? Fancied another kip in the cells, did you?
I think
Kenneth
this
sent
guy
me.
loves his job.
Yeah,
He thought you might be
he
hungry.
never works a day in his life.
He wasn't wrong. The way my gut's been growling, I'd have curls running scared.
Guard duty down here can't be much fun.
On the contrary,
It's
I
not.
love it.
But sometimes folk need locking up, and someone has to watch over them. I help people sleep at night, and that's not a boast many can make. You keep yourself on the right side of these bars now, you hear me?
Well, since I'm here...
Make it quick.
Alright, alright.
So, will it be?
And this thing got upgraded so fast.
Yeah, I don't know how I feel about that, honestly. I mean, you gotta do it, right?
Yeah.
It's the Gaia Blade +1, which is interesting.
Well, we have that, so...
Wait, before you do this, maybe we should check out the store, because remember last time?
That's true. Another side quest. I bet you this guy needs more.
Oh, what I wouldn't give for some wild Mickey
I hope
berries.
the Foley artist to get that leather noise put on leather pants and just ran around.
Snap. Yep.
Can I help you? Kenneth sent me.
Ah, wonderful. Do you hear that? Our food has arrived. Does your appetite still elude you?
Is he sick?
I'm afraid so. Those no longer in need of a Physica's immediate ministrations are sent here for further rest. I tend to those who cannot tend to themselves, which leaves me very little time for anything else. Happily, Kenneth sees that I stay fed. I would be lost without the kindness of good people like him and yourself. Thank you.
I think that's everyone. I better let Kenneth know.
I hate to be a
Big
burden.
nose.
Hmm?
I thought that might have been Big Nose.
Call him that.
You! Newcomer! I need help.
What's the
Is
matter?
he gonna make us garden herbs?
It's my assistant. She left to gather soil, and I've seen nothing of her since.
You might actually get
I
to
cannot
do some combat
concentrate
in
one
this
whit
side
for
quest.
fear of what might have happened.
No chance.
Please, I beg of you, will you go and check? I have to know.
What is that little icon under there?
What? Which one?
Little gold thing.
That's how much gil you're gonna get for doing the quest.
All right, I'll
I don't
go.
have any money.
Marvelous. Thank you. You'll be rewarded for your time, of course.
Whereabouts is she?
Gotan's Bales. It's on the outskirts of Lostwig. Not the safest place for an unaccompanied bearer, perhaps, but the soil there is second to none. Now go, and do not linger. Why, it may already be too late.
Oop. Okay. Where are we gonna go? Just in the tavern?
We're looking at half a dozen, maybe more.
Isn't the Moogle funny?
Oh, this is just ending that quest, huh?
Yeah.
Ah, you're back. All done? Wonderful. Here, your reward, as promised.
The hideaway's quite something. Everyone has their place.
A fact we are proud of, believe me. I'm glad you've witnessed it for yourself. You have your place too, of course, as you have just so capably proven, and you will always have a place with us, should you desire it.
It's kind of you to say so.
It is the truth, and not a soul among us would deny it. I look forward to all that you will bring to our little community.
Ba, 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 ba.
100 ability points, though. Might not have gotten gil, but...
Yeah, I'll take that. All day.
All the time.
Open world.
Yeah?
Well, I figure it's only fair to knock out side quests as we go.
Yeah. If we get another big, icon fight and it's my turn, I'll just hand over the controller.
It's fine. Well, yeah,
It's
we'll
only-
see. We'll
it's
see
only
what the
fair.
pace is.
Alright.
You know?
Yeah.
Someone's in trouble.
Because it could be like fresh off of me doing a bunch of cool shit, and then all of a sudden you get
fair.
like.
That's fair. Yeah.
Excellent.
If it feels unbalanced, we can fix it.
Stay down.
More.
Keep your distance, boy. It's over.
I didn't kill that one. Can't see anything. Woof, 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 woof.
Trying to talk to our boy Torgal?
Yep.
Are you hurt?
It would have been worse if you hadn't come along. Wait, I've seen you around the
Some
hideaway.
bones.
You're new, aren't you?
I'm Clive.
Happy dog.
And I'm Martel. But what are you doing here?
Looking for you. This is no place for a bearer on her own.
I noticed that. But this soil's not going to collect itself.
Then what if I gathered it for you? You could head back to the hideaway. Just exactly what sort of dirt is it that you need?
How many people do you
Dirty
think want to get that tattoo now?
But I'd be a fool to refuse your help after what just happened. It's the good
On your
stuff you're looking
face.
for. Dark, rich,
People do
will.
it. People will do it
Yeah,
on their
when you find
arms and stuff too. You know
Dark.
what I mean?
Rich and fragrant.
Right, we're doing it.
Well, you should hurry
On the
back.
face?
Nope.
Bohamil seemed worried enough that he might come looking for you himself.
Sure.
That seems unlikely, but I won't argue with you. Thanks.
It is a cheek.
Put it on the cheek.
Soil then. There's certainly enough of it here. But is it dark?
Bloody
rich, and
hides.
fragrant?
That means something very different in the UK. It's bloody hides. Well, you may have gotten to do a dominant fight, but an icon fight.
You
But
get to
I
dig
get
soil
to
up.
do this.
This isn't fair. I've been robbed of this.
Next time I have to dig soil, I'll switch.
I couldn't do that to you. God.
That should be enough. I better get it back to the hideaway.
Well, hold on. I see something glowing over there. Parkour. Still one of my favorite office things they've ever done.
Oh, where they're just rolling around.
The parkour cold open. It's so good. Well, my curiosity get the better of me, even though I've been up here. Okay. Open world map. The oil guy was very chatty today. I got my oil changed.
Yeah?
Yeah.
Did you get it changed to where I got it changed that one time?
Maybe. It was a Valvoline, so. National
There
change.
you are.
A drive-through one?
Yeah.
All safe and sound.
Well, don't you remember when I was down there I had to get my oil changed?
It probably was there.
Yeah, she's standing right
You remember
there.
how he was talking about
Not
video
that
game systems?
girl.
And
The
it's
soil.
like, I used to
Did
play
you bring
something
it?
on 360
Yes.
with his buddies.
Here.
And how it's like when his buddy, he's not friends with him anymore. Oh, because it was on my street. The guy, he's like, oh, I know that street because I had a friend that lived down there when I was young.
Glorious.
And he accused me of stealing
When
his
Martel
Xbox
came home empty-handed, I almost had a fit.
because he got
But with
robbed.
this,
And he was like
this,
telling me the
my
whole story. He's
research
like, I'm
can
into
continue.
WWE.
First and foremost
And
come
he's
the
like,
measurements.
you know, if I
must
broke into
know
your
how much
house,
ether each sample
first thing
contains
we're
from
taking was
there.
that championship belt
Wait,
that
so
I
you were
always play
never-
with.
Worried about me? Sorry to
And she's like,
disappoint you,
and
but
my
the
friend
only
was like,
thing he worries
yeah,
about
you're
is
right.
his research.
You're right. And he said, but
That's-
still, he put that on me, so I couldn't be
That's
friends with him
alright.
anymore.
It's just how he is.
Wow,
And if
that's
it
a
wasn't
weird
for him, we wouldn't be
conversation.
growing anything in
Yeah,
these
I'm
rooms.
just sitting there. I was
It's a
like,
small
my
price
car
to
just
pay.
went, get my oil changed.
Although you
I
shouldn't
was
have
like,
to
all
pay
right.
it too. Did he even offer you anything for helping? Ugh. Here. I know it's not much, but it's something, at least.
Dirt.
I wish I could offer you some fruit too, but you're not likely to thank me if I do. Still, we'll grow something worth eating one of these days, and when we do, you'll have first pick.
Why? Because I got like 4 packs of dirt for you?
Did save her from gigantic
Yeah, I mean, that's a
spiders.
maybe, though, because she didn't seem particularly concerned on that, so.
When my fertilizer is complete,
She was kind of like, oh. Okay.
Could really do with a proper place to train.
I want to check one thing, then. There was something I wanted to check.
What are you checking? Abilities?
Oh yeah, that is what I wanted to check, but then I decided I was here. 778. Alright, so we are targeting this.
I don't know. The cooldown being so low has me worried.
Yeah. Oh, that's Rook's Gambit, the one item that takes the time off of how often you can do that.
What item was it? Oh yeah, that's right. We have to buy it for like 11,000 or something like that,
Yeah.
right? I mean, what are these things we don't have? Maybe we should have these things.
I actually don't mind that idea.
Yeah, down thrust is cool. Grab it.
30.
So hold on, go to down thrust for me. Hit triangle. Oh, imbues played with fire. Let's look at what mastery does for these things. So like, what do we use a lot? Burning blade? Do we use? Now that
You
might not
use it
be
more than
bad.
me.
Yeah, that might not be bad.
Well, I use
Stomp.
this more than you.
What does that do? Oh, that's kind of cool. What else?
You use this more than
That's
me.
good. I mean, the only reason you probably
That's
don't
nice.
use those is because the charge time is so freaking long.
Yeah.
What's that do?
I don't do that enough, but I should.
Extends trigger window. Interesting. Precision dodge.
That's gonna be extend trigger window,
That's,
yeah. That's really good.
That is probably worth just getting. What do you
Should
think?
we get it? Yeah, I agree.
Yeah,
It's gonna save us so much health.
Not only that, but
it's gonna save us health.
And it's gonna enable damage too.
Yeah.
What is this? Oh,
That's
I
what
like
you
that too, but I'm not married to it. What's the 41 down there?
I'm almost thinking we should just get it.
Yeah, but there's nothing. Like, what's the point of it? Everything fights us anyway. Oh. Interesting. I don't know. You can get it. It's 40. Whatever.
Let's save it. Alright. Time to progress.
What do you want?
To say farewell. We're leaving.
Good decision. Better that than buried out there in the black. You've got a lot to thank that girl for, you know.
I know. And I will.
Now, what do you really want? We both know you don't come here for conversation.
That is true, Karan.
No, the other weapon was better. The one that we can make.
Yeah, it was a +1.
There's the Rook's Gambit thing.
Off you go, then.
We can just make that sword then, I guess,
Say
eh?
thank you to Gav too.
It's the right direction now. So.
Yeah, I was like, where's this man going?
I don't have the base memorized yet. Remember, I gotta get to do all the cool shit, and then you have to go do the base stuff.
True, it's a good point.
So, what it be?
Oh, this is the +1 version of it, though. So I wonder if we'll get this +1 actually.
Of Stormcry or whatever?
If I do say so myself.
Well, if you go to reinforce at R2, you can already do the +2 version of it if you want to.
Did I? That's...
Yeah, why not? Who cares?
Yeah, that should do you.
What's that?
And
Scale. Alright, gonna go farm for an
You
gnarled
equipped it, right?
scale. Yeah. Look at it. Gav,
So
my
your
boy.
mind's made up, is it?
I'm very sad
We'll be
when they
leaving for
kill you off.
Rosaria as soon as we're able.
Look at those
Back down
triple
memory lane,
ponytails.
eh?
Oh, yeah.
Rosaria ain't what she used to be, Clive. Not since the Imperials moved in. First sign of trouble, you make straight for Martha's Rest and ask for the landlady. She's a friend of the cause. Tell her you was Sid, and she'll help you out.
Understood. Thank you, Gav.
Yeah.
I'd be lost without you.
Yeah, I'm just doing my job. No
Okay,
need to
like
make such a fuss. You take care, alright? Oh, I'm crap at goodbyes. Where's Sid when you need him?
Give him my regards when he gets back.
I will.
They did a good job with the NPCs for sure.
Yeah.
I mean, even the bad guys.
Sorry
Like
to keep you
Benedicta was a
waiting.
good villain.
Don't say it
Ready,
was. She's
my
still
lady?
out there somewhere.
Might be. I mean, it's possible.
Ready.
But I think she's dead. It was such a like multi-parted quest to kill her.
True. Then again, Tim, when Ifrit beat the shit out of Phoenix and he thought that Phoenix was dead.
It's true.
What are those chains?
So close. Where?
You see the chains?
No. Not at all.
You don't like they look like roads
Oh,
almost.
over here.
Yeah, but they're like
That's probably how they're marking off the different like territories.
oh. Oh yeah, and we're right in the middle of it. Oh.
Gives me some strong FF10 vibes.
Which
This
part?
area. A lot of it.
Just
FF10 was a very bright Final Fantasy. Like there was a lot of
Yeah.
beaches, there was a
Rosaria.
lot of like greenery.
It's been 13 years.
But this place,
uh
the smell of the grass,
Blitzball was bright.
it's just as I remember it.
You haven't been back either.
I couldn't. Bran did keep a close watch on each other in the Imperial Army. You'd get beheaded just for knowing a deserter. The only way out was on a mission.
I see.
But mostly I was afraid. Afraid to go back.
I thought it was gonna be very Squall-like at first, but it's not.
I know.
What does squall like mean?
Squall is like
But
the
I mean,
angriest protagonist the Final Fantasy games ever made.
You're incorrect. You're forgetting about
Well,
Jack.
okay. Yeah, but like of a mainline Final Fantasy.
Alright, alright.
Thanks to you.
Dude as grumpy as can be.
I remember so little of Final Fantasy VIII, so I'm kind of looking forward to playing that one. I remember loving it as a kid. I don't remember.
The magic system's weird.
Yeah, but
But
I
it is
think-
a good game.
I think the
It's,
downside
it's
of
very weird. The story's very weird.
I think the downside of the magic system, the only downside of it is, if you use the stuff that you've captured, your
Yeah.
characters
That thing at the
become
top of the hill
weaker.
must be Martha's Rest. Gav said the landlady's a friend.
Because I don't know if you
Can
remember,
say
but
the
like
same
you
for her patrons.
like suck in the
Imperials don't
magic,
tend to
and
take
like you want to get
multiples of the mark.
99 of
If anyone
each
asks,
spell,
I'm
and
a
then you like
Yeah.
slot them
soldier,
onto your characters.
sworn
So
to
then if you
protect my
use
noble
those
mistress.
spells, they're weaker.
Yeah.
There's like an elephant or hippo or something out there. Did you see that thing?
I'm gonna put these parts.
Hi, Bean. Bean, come here. Oh.
Oh.
Come here, Bean. Come on.
Give them all you've got, boy.
Good girl.
Those are cool looking.
The crayfish?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Tastes good.
Dude, you kill one of those and you could feed a whole city.
It's gonna be tough.
Some Minotaur that's on all fours. Pull him down. You can't pull him down. There's like other monsters showed up.
Don't let them get away.
It's the trophy for doing 50,000 stagger damage in one event.
Too slow.
Yeah, I guess it just doesn't work on him.
That's got some help.
Yeah. Probably get some nice crafting material from him though. I'm pretty sure Shiva and Torgal like killed stuff off the side while
Yes,
you were
they
doing
did.
that.
Yeah, I like this guy. Ooh, let's look at that. Get all the stuff.
Company.
So, IGN said the side quests were really good.
That's back half of the game.
Back half. I was gonna say the side quests have been pretty terrible.
The first
so far,
half of the
I
game
wanna
are
say.
very much like your typical side quest, but they said back half of the game, it's like essentially every like NPC that you're like. They close out a lot of NPC stories. Well, crafting material could come in handy, so I'm glad it wasn't 2 gil.
Yeah. What do you think you are, 2 gil, Jeremy?
For a second there, I was worried I might
Hey,
be
there's a side quest out here?
After what happened at Phoenix Gate, it didn't seem the highest priority.
super speed.
Yeah, when does that happen?
After you hold it for long enough.
Oh.
Goblins. So even my first mission was in vain.
Damn. That magic go. I tried to time it too perfectly, I don't know why. After just getting that thing.
It's kind of nice that you can like move out of where you know you're about to get a hit. Pull him down. Never mind, it's too late for that.
Oh, I thought I missed it. What's this gonna do?
Got both your greens. That's gonna be a lot of damage. You used everything. Yeah. Oh yeah, you got the new down thrust. Did it do good damage? I didn't see it.
Not this time.
Still can't tell, to be honest with you.
Yeah, that's what's gonna. There it goes.
Just rude jumping on his belly.
Oh, I got stuff over here. 3 more. And treasure chest is over here. Chest.
Oi! Here, you couldn't give me an hand, could you?
No.
Typical. A bloody bearer. And just when I thought my luck had changed. Still, better a crumb of crystal than an empty hand, I suppose. Though it pains me to use another man's branded. Here, you understand me, don't you? I need
This guy.
your help.
No.
First must have caught a whiff of my cargo, and now they've got me surrounded. And it was pretty late as it was. I've got something special needs delivering before the rest, but I dare not leave my cart untended. You couldn't run it up to Martha's Rest for me, could you? Needs to get there quick, mind.
We're going that way anyways.
Fine. That's the spirit.
At least he's
right. Here.
giving us some sass
You hand
back.
that to the stable master and no one else. I'm owed a little something for it. If he gives it to you, pass it along to your master by way of thanks. Be off with you then, and don't go taking any detours on the way.
We shouldn't do that quest over there. Or that side thing.
Say what?
Take a detour. Or shouldn't go fight those goblins already.
Oh.
Just to immediately take a detour. Come on! Yep, there's something glowing over there. Time to detour.
Gotta get that thing.
Gotta get that.
Gotta get that.
Don't let them surround you.
Give them all you've got, boy.
Forgil.
Forgil?
Forgil. at those guys. How dare you? Use your magic. Oh, they do fight you. I was not expecting that.
Well, I feel bad.
Yeah, they probably didn't deserve it, honestly. Well, if they didn't want to die, maybe they shouldn't level us up.
Oops, I thought I switched to
What did you say? I'm sorry?
I thought I had switched over to air.
Oh.
Because it looks like there's a bigger fight over here.
Potentially.
I don't want it to be.
No mistakes.
Not this time.
I couldn't get out of the way.
Damn.
Torgal.
Torgal. No.
They're both up. What is that thing right? Oh, it's a chest.
A lot of wire. Wire.
Here we are. Martha's Rest.
Yeah, but there's a glowy thing over here.
Mm-hmm.
And that guy said no detours. But he was a dick.
Mm-hmm.
I'm taking all the detours.
Let's make this quick.
I hate this bee.
Garuda, lend me your strength.
Hardly flawless, but at least we won.
That was hardly flawless. Come on, Jill. You see me grab the one, float into the air, and then do the down slam on the other one?
It's pretty
Now I
weak.
feel like I'm backtracking.
Yeah. I mean, we don't have to get every little shiny thing.
Whoa, that guy's a dick to me. Didn't I remember me saying that?
What?
That guy was a dick to me. About his no side quest, and now I'm like everything. random NPC. It was written by the same person as all the nice characters.
You'll show him.
Hmm? I gotta see what's over here. They just look like people.
Throw your weapons down if you want to live.
There's a treasure chest over here. Oh dang, that's a cool move. Oh.
Stay down.
Oh.
Oof.
Noise. Do you think we'll be able to get Scott and Sean with the dual share play with TMMT?
I don't know. It's worth trying for sure.
I think it'd be fun.
It's now like, can we get them both at the same time? Is going to be the other question.
Yeah.
This is like your party members are actually like super useful.
Yeah. I mean,
they do actual damage to
the,
these things.
the fact that they killed things while you were fighting that bull is.
Yeah.
Dude, you really are like off on an adventure
Yeah.
here.
And now I'm gonna go do it. Figured I wasn't minding it at the moment, and it'll save you from doing it.
That's fair.
Now I go do it.
That's one of our branded.
Are you the
Hey,
stable
Gerard.
master? I was asked to deliver this to you.
I am. Here you go, give this to your master.
This is for me, right enough. Not sure what some bearer's doing bringing it to me, though. Where's that fool of a peddler got to?
He couldn't come himself. His cart's surrounded by wild chocobos.
Huh. Sounds about right. He'll have it full of Gizal greens, no doubt. Crammed with him, if I know him.
Gizal greens?
Chocobos go mad for them, don't they? And if you forget to seal the cart up tight, the smell gets out, and birds come running from miles around. Don't get me wrong. They're a fine investment for a savvy merchant, especially around these parts. But you can't get greedy, as our mutual friend is learning the hard way. Still, I got my wares, and that's all that matters. Be sure to pass your master my regards.
Will do. All right.
Good girl. You get some rest now.
He wasn't as big of a jerk.
You
True.
barely have to step out your...
Look at that glowy thing. No, I'm joking. I had you for a second, I know I did.
Maybe.
Yeah,
Maybe for a second.
It's this guy, gotta go get that.
I wonder if Martha is
He's gonna run all the way down there.
Let's go and find out, shall we?
When he goes to Eastpool, leave him in the pod.
I have to actually touch these things. It made it sound like you had to touch them in the first thing, you know?
Yeah, they did.
So much for all parts of the Empire being equal, if that's all the crystal they give us.
And it's not like any of us know.
What? That seemed like it went by fast.
I did a lot of roaming.
What? Mucking, stacking, packing, peeking, palming, foisting, fingering. Fingering!
Oh, no fingering or foisting.
Excuse me. Would you happen to be the landlady?
Depends who's asking, and why they have an Imperial bearer with them.
For protection, which hopefully won't be needed. If you can advise me on the safest route to the west.
It's your friend here I'd be worried about. Bearers don't have an easy time of it in Rosaria. Even a Stratton lad like him might attract the wrong kind of attention. And if he gets nabbed, it ain't likely to end well for you either.
Then we'll just have to stay out of the malicious way. Gav said you might be able to help us.
Follow me.
One of us. One of us.
Sorry for before. Can't be too wary of strangers asking questions in our game. I'm Martha, an old friend of Sid's. He said he had high hopes for a bearer who joined recently. I expect that's you.
Yeah.
So, where is it you're headed?
For Phoenix Gate. We have questions that need answering.
Is that so?
Questioning.
Well, if you want to avoid the garrison, the road through Eastpool's your best bet. Or it would be, if the bridge hadn't collapsed.
Convenient.
A right bloomin' nuisance it is. We've had no trade with the village for weeks. I did ask our carpenter to take a look at it. But he went out on another job. And he hasn't come back.
Solve this ourselves.
Do you think something might have happened to him?
Fingers crossed he's just taking his time. The alternative don't bear thinking about.
We'll find him. And make sure he's safe. We both need that bridge repaired. Your carpenter sounds like the man to do it.
I see why Sid's got such a soft spot for you. If you could, I'd be in your debt.
Alright.
You said that he went out on a job?
Right. He went down into the marshes to check on another bridge. The one by the Fallen Gate.
The marshes were dangerous at the best of times. We should hurry.
There's a ladder to the side of the gate. That's the quickest way down, if you've a head for heights. His name is Bernard. Should you find him well, tell him Martha sent you. And that he's wanted at the bridge to Eastpool.
Alright.
Cutting?
Yep.